Wiener, 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 wiener. Hey everyone, it's me, Adam P, and this is my reaction, recap, and review of the Season 8 and final season premiere of Game of Thrones. Before we get into it though, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get that tea from me, Adam P. Alright, well let's dive on in, but remember, it is not that deep. I gotta say, it was kind of a filler. I mean, stuff did happen, but it was definitely tamer than what I was expecting because, you know, you got 6 episodes left of this entire epic fantasy, so I was thinking some more crazy stuff would happen or more story would develop, but, you know, it is the first episode, so I feel like they're just making us get ready to go on a roller coaster, and then when we hit that finale, we're gonna hit the hump on that roller coaster and we're going down. Maybe they phoned in this episode a little bit more than the other ones, maybe they were just like, more concentrated on the finale episodes, really thinking it out on those, and then this one, they were kind of like, yeah, let's just set things up, you know. It was like, okay, a lot of reunions. Here comes the Unsullied into Winterfell. We kind of saw this with previews. And my god, Daenerys in that outfit with the red, I loved it. I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, okay, we love it. A girl who rules. I can get why the people were kind of like, what is this bitch doing here on our land, you know? And those dragons would have scared the dickens out of me. I'm not sure the dragons immediately would have been a great idea. You know, it's a lot to take in when you're going to a new land, but nonetheless, you can't really hide the dragons anywhere, so. And it looks like Sansa is apprehensive towards Daenerys. My two girls I stand for, they don't like each other. It's like, damn. Of course they don't like each other. But, you know, I kind of get why Sansa's apprehensive towards her, because it's like, who is this lady? I've been through so many other houses and powers. She's been through a lot of horrible stuff. So, against other houses, and these people have done horrible things, so I totally get why anyone who isn't family, she don't really look completely right at. So, I guess I get it, but it's like, damn, my girls can't get along right away. Okay, so we get to King's Landing, and here's the thing. Euron, I thought from what I remember, in the season 7 finale, when he saw the White Walker, he went, deuces. He went, we're going back. I thought he was leaving, but I guess he's still there chilling, wants to be clearly the king. Euron Greyjoy, he seems like a polarizing character. I can see people may like him, but I despise Euron Greyjoy. I know he's annoying and arrogant, and irritating, and some people like think he's like a fun kind of irritating person, but I think he is a irritating person. He gets on my nerves so much. He doesn't make me laugh. I'm just like, literally, let's choke him, let's kill him, let's get him out. I cannot stand the dude because his whole story, like, he just acts like he really earns all this stuff, and it's like, you literally just popped out, killed your brother, and was like, I'm the king now. And it's like, look. And I was disappointed on Cersei. I was disappointed Cersei caved in and was like, fine, you can fuck me. Here's the thing though, you could kind of understand why she caved in, is because, you know, her boo / her brother, Jaime, has left her, you know, without really her permission. So you can kind of see that maybe she's like, okay, you know what, I am hungry for some dick. I guess you'll do, you know? I guess you'll do. But I was disappointed. I was like, no. And he's just annoying. Like, everything Euron says, every line he has, I'm like, can you literally please shut up? Because he's just like, yeah, fuck me, I fuck you better than that Baratheon king and your brother. I was like, shut up. I have a feeling though, the girl's not gonna last for the whole season, you know? And we noticed when he left, he was like, I'm gonna put a prince in your belly. You could tell her wheels were turning, was like, you know what? Since Jaime is gone and I already do got a baby in me, maybe I could just say that he's the father. You know, it's not her first time lying about who the father is. She still is not budging with the White Walkers. She's like, cool, let them die, I don't care. But with Cersei, it's obvious, of course, she isn't gonna help her enemies to defeat the greatest evil of all. So it does make sense that she's like, fine, cool, deuces. And Sansa made that point. Sansa did make that point to Tyrion. Where she's like, you really thought Cersei would give you her army to help us, the Starks. You really thought that. And I'm with Sansa, like, because Sansa is a pessimist, definitely, because she's seen the worst. And you kind of do need that pessimist, and the Littlefinger paranoia kind of in her a little bit, you know, remember from the season 7 finale. But that is useful. I still love Sansa, though. I love her. She's just my precious baby. I don't know why. I'm sure people still find her spoiled and bitchy and stuff, but like, we need her still, I think. Now, here's the part where I kind of got bored with, was that scene with the dragons where they're not eating a lot. Oh, but Jon, hop on a dragon. I love your dick. You love my puss. You know, we're great. It was kind of like they're just flying around. And I'm like, during that whole segment, I'm like, we have 6 episodes to wrap this up. Okay, I'm cool with not having a flying scene. You know, I was fine with not even having any of that. But really, I'm like, okay, what's the purpose of this scene? I guess it's to make us feel more affectionate towards Daenerys and Jon being together. Jon's character is interesting, I guess, because, you know, he does everything the right way, even though it's, like, debated, you know. But he is a little bit too vanilla-y for me. To me, he's a little bit vanilla-y. Of course he's hot. Of course he's fucking crazy hot. And of course he does the right thing. He's like light in his heart, blah, blah, blah. But he is a little bit too bland for me, which is why I'm a little irritated in him being the true ruler, the true heir to the Iron Throne. Oh my god, with that scene with him and Sam. Because Sam, okay, let's back it up a little bit. Because Daenerys came up to him and was like, thanks for saving my girl with the whole skin disease. Love you for that. And then she found out who his daddy and brother was. And like in that scene, she was like, about your daddy. And okay, in one point, and so Sam obviously doesn't take it well, but in one side it's kind of like, well, your family hated your guts. But on the other hand, it's like, hey, it's Sam, he's an emotional guy, it's still his family, so I could understand why he was sad and upset like that. But of course, that is the time when Bran was like, this is literally Bran the whole episode. I know what's gonna happen. I can see the past, the present, and the future. And he just sits there and just lets everyone do the magic while he's like, I know what's gonna happen, so y'all girls keep doing it. So, and Bran, God, what a party pooper. Sure, an extremely important character, but would not want to have, not want to mingle with him. Not the best at small talk, it seems like. So that's when he was like, Sam, you gotta tell Jon the piping tea. So that's when Sam, which is in the right time, which of course that was the time when he just figured out Daenerys killed his brother and father. When he was like, Daenerys is our rightful queen. And then he was like, she shouldn't be. I was like, la 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 la. Do not say that. Even though he's like, you know, of course he's saying like she shouldn't be in a factual sense and in a little bit of an emotional sense after what just happened. And you know, he made a good point where it's like, my daddy, well, my raised daddy, Ned Stark, he would never like lie to me like that. Which in a way it's like, good point. Why did the girl never tell you, hey, you're actually my nephew? You know, it is a kind of a fishy plot hole. Maybe, I'm sure there is some justification as to why Ned never told Jon, hey, actually, you are that bitch. That's kind of a plot hole that I'm sure is filled if I look more into it. Here's the other thing too. Like, Jon, notice, like, he had all these titles and he has stepped down from them. You know, with the Commander of the Night Watch, and now with the King of the North, now he's like, deuces, like, you don't need to call me King of the North. So, here's my thing. Yes, he's the rightful heir to the throne. It's another big ass title. If he, at the end of the show, it turns out that Jon will take the throne and he becomes the king of the Seven Kingdoms, I will be disappointed. I will be disappointed because notice this whole time he's not here for the title, for the power, and clearly when he's up on title and power, people get pissed at him. So for them to if they end it with him being the king of the Seven Kingdoms, it's like, oh yeah, because the other two, like, it wouldn't make sense to me. So I really hope he doesn't end as the king, even though he's technically the heir to the king. Oh, and it's just so convenient that he doesn't have a single strand of blonde hair. That was luck. That was luck for him. And his face when he realized, like, wait, am I fucking my aunt? I'm fucking my aunt. I'm excited to see the next episode or how he acts towards Daenerys in the next episode. Because maybe he's not going to right away be like, so you're my aunt. You know, maybe not going to jump right into it. We also have Theon rescuing his sister, which was, I mean, it did seem a little underwhelming. But, you know, I'm glad he ended up saving the girl, and I'm glad she's still with us. Of course, the headbutt was well deserved. Of course, Theon, in his heart is like, I gotta fight for the Starks. And I'm sure he will fight for the Starks. I totally bet you. In a way, I kind of see him, like, I predict he's gonna, like, sacrifice himself for the Starks. Well-rounded, you know, full circle. But, you know, and deep in my heart, though, I kind of hope he stays alive. And I hope he smiles one time before the show ends or he gets killed. But that's just a petty thing I want in my head. And then finally, we get back to the Night's Watch and the whole gang is back together. And there's that sign again with the kid and then with the body parts and that swirl symbol. Okay, I totally clocked it when Tormund turned around and, like, that kid was behind him. When you saw the blue eyes, I looked right at the kid and the blue eyes. I was like, okay, do the jump scare. I'm ready. Do it. Do the jump scare. Do it. At the very, very, very end, Jaime is there at Winterfell. He hops off and what does he do? He makes eye contact with the kid he pushed out in the first episode, which is, I mean, it's kind of a nice full circle moment, but that's a good way of ending the episode, I guess. You know, it's fine, you know. I'm sure they're gonna be like, okay, yes, like, we're all fighting for the greater evil, so you're cool, Jaime. You're cool. I think that's what I think is gonna happen. Overall, it was kind of an underwhelming episode, but, you know, I have to understand it's the premiere. I am just a little antsy, though, because it's like, okay, like, this is 6 super important episodes, and the first one, it didn't seem like was super important. But I do expect that it's gonna get crazier from here. That is my thoughts on the season 8 premiere. What did you guys think of the episode? Leave it in the comments below, and please make sure you hit me up on my social media. And I will see you guys next time for more reactions and reviews.